Now, it has emerged that Deputy Minister of Roads and Highways and Member of Parliament for Laura, Anthony Karbo, has also been invited by the police CID barely 24 hours after the GFA boss was arrested and granted bail. This has raised concerns among members of Parliament on the way the matter is being handled by the police. They accuse the CID of affronting the dignity of Parliament by not formally informing the Speaker. The second Deputy Speaker, Alban Bagbin, also confirmed that Parliament has not officially been informed to make available the Deputy Minister for investigation. Here are excerpts of the reactions from the members of Parliament.
We are inundated this morning with news on Joy Online and other things about a possible breach of Order 22 and Article 117, which is the possible arrest or alleged arrest or invitation by one of our colleagues from this House. Mr. Speaker, you are an authority in this House. You are Colossus. Members of Parliament need to know if this is an arrest, if this is an invitation, and whether there's a breach of Order 22 or Article 117 of our Constitution. We seek your direction so that we will know how to express ourselves when the media and other people contact us. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
I've been invited by the police, and we all know that I don't want to say that we are above the law. Nobody is above the law, but we all know how, or the processes that they have to take to invite a member of Parliament to appear before the police. So, Mr. Speaker, we all want a guidance on that particular issue.
Well, let's get to Elton Brobe, who is in Parliament for us this time, and find out what's more of it has been happening there. Hello, Elton.
Yeah, hi.
Elton, the members of Parliament obviously aren't happy, but how did this matter emerge on the floor?
Right, so in the morning before the House got underway, I had an encounter with the second Deputy Speaker of Parliament and the leadership. They were in their sitting meeting. Usually that's what they do before the main sitting. So I inquired from the leadership whether or not there's been a formal notice to the Speaker about the action of Anthony Karbo to the police station to assist in their ongoing investigation. So I think that triggered the expression of sentiments on the floor of Parliament. So two applications were made on the floor of Parliament. First by the Member of Parliament for Adaklu, Kwame Abuja, and later Ras Mubarak of Kumbungu, and then later backed by the Deputy Majority Chief with Martin Yimdam. And all of them wanted to know from the Speaker whether he was aware of the invitation by Anthony Karbo to assist the police in their investigation. So the matter dragged on for a while. Later, the Speaker ruling was that he was uninformed about the development. He checked with the main Speaker's office because Speaker Michael Kwe is out of the country. His deputy is also out of the country. So Alban Bagbin is the one presiding until they come. He checked with the offices of the two speakers, and he was told that no formal invitation had been sent to the offices indicating the police willingness or indicating the police request to have the Member of Parliament assist in their investigation. So they drew the Speaker's attention to Standard Order 21 and 22, which says that a Member of Parliament on his way to Parliament or coming out of Parliament cannot be summoned by any institution to assist in any civil or criminal matter. So you can only do so if you present a formal request to the office of the Speaker. When the Speaker grants you that opportunity, then you can engage the Member of Parliament.
But Elton, was the Member of Parliament on his way to Parliament when he was served?
Well, it is unclear for now as to what he was doing, but to prevent the situation where members of Parliament can be accosted and dragged into any ongoing investigation, that's how I'm sure that is the spirit behind this particular constitutional provision. So, avoid this particular confusion. The convention is that if you want to engage any Member of Parliament in any civil or criminal matter, first speak to them. Let the Speaker grant you the permission, and then you can go ahead and have it. So, in this case, it's not been done. So, members of Parliament made it clear that regardless of their political affiliation, they are speaking because it is one of them and it could happen to anybody in the future. So to protect the sanctity of Parliament and to respect the privileges of Parliament, they are warning that they will not allow any member of Parliament, in this case Anthony Karbo, to assist the police until the police do the right thing. And their call was backed by Babin, who said that members of Parliament are not above the law, but the constitutional provision must be respected by all state actors.
Okay, so did I hear you right, say that the police has done the right thing, but by informing Parliament about this invitation?
I left Parliament about 15 minutes ago. At the time I left Parliament, no such invitation had come to the police. Indeed, what the Deputy Majority Chief with Martin Yimdam told me before I left Parliament was that the police administration called them that they have no intention of engaging the Member of Parliament without express permission from the Speaker of Parliament. So what they are doing is to formally notify the Speaker of Parliament, hopefully next week, Monday, so that the process to get Anthony Karbo assist them in their investigation can take place. Indeed, I can also tell you that when Anthony Karbo was notified by the police administration, my information is that he got in touch with the leadership of the majority, who told him not to go to the police station until the police people do the right thing by first informing the Speaker of Parliament and by invoking Article 117 and Standing Order 22 so that this matter can get on. But as I speak to you right now, according to Martin Yimdam, they are yet to be notified of the police intention to have the member assist them in their investigation. For now, the status quo will remain. Anthony Karbo will not assist them until the proper thing is done.
Was he in Parliament today? Did you see him?
No, he was not in Parliament today. Indeed, I checked and I was told that he didn't come. He only communicated to the House. The police, I'm told there was a phone call to him to come to the police station today, but because of the constitutional constraints, he decided to, get permission from Parliament.
Elton, thank you so much for those updates. Elton Brobe is in Parliament for us and is reporting on whether or not Anthony Karbo will be going to the police and whether or not Parliament has been served that note.